I'm not worried about the speed, I'm just worried about the effort on the gun. Eyes and ears, stand by. All right, didn't look crazy, right? And that's a 117 without really trying that much, because it was a very efficient movement to the gun, minimal hesitation, and the sufficient effort. All right, and that's a 90. All right, and then the rest is getting on target, trigger's already prepped, break the shot. When I see a little bit of red in the circle, I'm gonna let it go. How do we make our draw more efficient? Remember those 5 principles of kinetic efficiency we talked about? Integrated action, economy of motion, sufficient effort, management of momentum. Elimination of hesitation is the 5th one. And then the 6th one is monitoring tension. But that happens throughout the whole thing, right? If we're tense where we don't need to be tense, it will impede the efficiency of our movement. So let's talk about the draw and utilizing those principles.
Principle of integrated actions. The moment that you draw the gun, the moment that gun is reaching the chin level, what was that position? Imminent threat. That's the point of no return, the last evaluation. If you pass that, you're committed to the shot. All the elements of the grip should be ready at that point. Wrist stiffness, proper pressure, the biomechanical efficiency of a nutcracker effect, all needs to be set. So from here into continuation, you need to touch and prep the trigger, so you arrive with the trigger already prepped. And as soon as you see a color red in that 5-inch circle, you deliver the shot without hesitation. But you're not forcing the shot. If the trigger is on the wall, you need just to add pressure and have a proper timing. And that's principle of elimination of hesitation. As soon as you see the color red of your dot, inside of that circle, you already took the decision to engage the target. What are you waiting for? It must be a 0 hesitation at that point. And that's how you build speed. You're building speed not by forcing it, you're building the speed through proper timing and efficiency. When I draw the gun, and as soon as I see that color red, I will deliver the shot, because my gun is arriving with all the elements necessary to break that shot are already available for me. I did my homework.
Bye.
No hesitation, right? As soon as I see it. And even if it's not the perfect shot, it's still inside of the circle, right? That's what we need. Combat effective zone shot, especially in close range, speed is critical. Speed is a priority. So the 2 principles here: integrated actions, make sure that the gun and the trigger are ready when the sights are telling that you can fire the shot. If you're late, that will create a sense of urgency, and there's a great chance that you anticipate or flinch because you're in a hurry, you're in a rush, you need to catch up. No, arrive with your homework already done. And then we apply the principle of elimination of hesitation. As soon as I see what I need to see, I'll break that shot. What element of the reactive shooting was that? See what you need to see to make an accurate shot. Element number 2. Great. So you see how everything integrates together.
Nice! Stand by. Nicely done. Let's do that a few more reps. Stand by. Bam.
Now, principle of economy of motion. Try to remove any unnecessary motion. So if you want the gun up from the holster, should I have some additional motion in the shoulders or the head or in general body position? If I'm already in my shooting stance, only the arms can move and needs to rise the gun on the line of vision. If, of course, your gear requires some additional clearance, if you cannot adjust the height of the holster or the holster is too close to your belt and your body. Just a little offset of your body can provide that good clearance so you can establish a good grip, preserving that wrist stiffness and that straight line between your wrist and your forearm. Now, that's not going to cost you extra time because it's integrated action. You do it when you're reaching the gun. So when you draw the gun, you recover to your actual shooting position. So that will look like this, just to demonstrate that little offset of your body in order to create better clearance and keep the biomechanical efficiency of your forearm. Is that cost me an extra time? No, because I'm doing that offset of my body while I'm bringing the gun up. It's principle of integrated action. So right now what we'll do, we'll focus to move only the arms if the gear do not require you to do an additional offset. So you engage only the muscle groups that are necessary to complete the process. So once you draw it, bring it a little bit faster. Ready? Go! Bingo. Good. You're already in your shooting stance. Move only the arms when you're bringing the gun up to the target. And go!
Monitoring tension. When you're drawing, some of you, especially under speed, are starting to increase tension, and we see this a lot in the shoulders. You'll see the shoulders start rising up, and then you're drawing the gun and you're literally touching your ears with your shoulders. And that's unnecessary tension. That slows everything down. It's as if you're doing a punch and you're tightening up right here and trying to punch. How fast is that punch going to happen if you're already tense here? Not very, right? So we keep it loose and then that punch happens on its own. So monitor the tension. That will increase the speed automatically and reduce that overall tension in the body. So I like to think about, do I feel it into my neck and shoulders? Do I feel it in my core? Am I starting to tense where I don't need to be tense? And this dovetails on that isolation of tension and relaxation that we've been talking about all week. So we're gonna do another string. I just want you to monitor whether you're feeling tension building. And if you do, deep cleansing breath, relax it out. What needs to be stiff? The grip, the one-piece grip, right? The pressures are built, the wrists are stiff, and the elbows are stiffened. Everything else, relax and let it just be in its natural state. Don't tense everything up. That doesn't help you. So monitor the tension here, the tension here. All right, let's get online. Nice, nice. Get ready. Good job. React as soon as the beep starts. That's what we're talking about. Get ready.
If you like the video, visit the online training page on our website or check the calendar section to sign up for our in-person courses. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.